Hello there, good morning. Welcome to KHC Singles Devotional for the 13th day of June 2021. And today's topic is how to solve, resolve, and dissolve some issues in relationships. When I started courtship with my wife years ago, 1996, it was on the campus. We lived in the same compound. It was a very large one with several buildings there, and there was the guys section and ladies section. So I had the opportunity of going over to a hostel, and then we walked down to the fellowship venue. Immediately I discovered that she did her things very slowly. This aggravated me because I was quick in doing everything. At the time, I had not read any books on temperament and didn't know that our differences were to balance out each other. I started complaining, and what delivered me was the book, Spirit Filled Temperament. Your partner or spouse is not meant to be like you. What do you think the world would be like if everybody was like you? Today, we are still very different in the ways we do things. I wake up with a start with my eyes bright and my feet landing on the floor, ready to go. My wife wakes up gradually in stages, thinking and sorting out our day, meditating and praying before our feet hit the floor. Interestingly, our first and last boys are like her. Our second boy is like me. He wakes up with a start. The catch is that you must accept your differences, work on your weaknesses, and maximize your strength. When two people come together in a relationship or courtship, there will always be issues. This is largely due to the fact that opposites attract, and of course, different backgrounds. In marriage, where two people are living together, each with his or her ways of doing things, there will always be issues in relationships and marriage. There will always be challenges. There will always be something to sort, discuss, solve, or resolve. When two people live together, this is expected. It is for this reason that communication becomes important in any relationship and marriage. Once communication becomes defective, there will be assumptions. An assumption is the lowest form of knowledge, so naturally there will be wrong conclusions. The wisdom then is to keep on talking and never keep malice with your spouse, fiancé, or friends. There will be problems to solve. It simply means to find the solution to a problem or question. For examples, attitudinal tendencies can become problems. There can be attitudes that have been picked up while your spouse is growing up. These can form into habits, which can become lifestyles. Once there's a negative attitude, then you simply have a negative lifestyle. What do you do with such? You have to confront and solve, not deny or pretend that they are not there. Never ignore a bad attitude, solve it head on. There will be quarrels to resolve. To resolve means to reach a conclusion after a discussion or deliberation. If two people live together and both of them are thinking, there will be disagreements. But like Papa Kenneth Hagin said, you can disagree to agree. Resolve every disagreement. Remember, you are to complement each other, not compete. Don't bite or attack each other lest you swallow up yourselves, so warns the scripture. Don't internalize unnecessarily, or else there will be explosion one day. Resolve issues quickly, talk over them, and avoid strife. There will be wrong mindsets to dissolve. There will be wrong relationships to dissolve. For example, you cannot be getting counsel on how to run your home from someone who has no home. He could cancel your destiny in an attempt to counsel you. Your friend who is not in a relationship cannot be counseling you a week to your wedding. Friendship is by choice, not by force. Do not be apologetic about it because it is about your destiny. If your best friend is living a sinful life and you know, after trying to correct him or her and refuses to budge, it is better to dissolve such relationships so that he won't dissolve your destiny. Solve the problems, resolve the quarrels, and dissolve the relationships that can ruin you. If you are single and courting, and you are constantly involved in sexual affairs, it is time to dissolve such, because laws of cause and effect will soon take its course. You cannot outrightly disobey God and expect His protection, favor, and blessings. Dissolve every homosexual relationship before it ruins you. Lesbianism is a direct disobedience and affront on God. Dissolve it and run to God. Those friends with whom you revel and frolic in sexual adventures, watching pornographic films and having group masturbation, run away from them and for your life and dissolve those relationships. The friends who are trying to get you into sleeping with wealthy men in exchange for money are not out to help you but to ruin you. Dissolve those relationships. After you have dissolved them, ask God to help you. Don't ever think God will ignore you or punish you. God is not a taskmaster. He is a merciful and loving Father. The moment He sees you are calling on Him and turning a new leaf, He will embrace you with His everlasting arms and restore you the place of dignity. He will never condemn you. He wants to save you. As you read this and feel some conviction, do not waste time. Call Him now. He will visit you, cleanse you from every iniquity, and make you new inside out. You will come to discover that true joy, fulfillment, direction, hope, and living by grace comes from Jesus, the lover of your soul. Meditation for the day, Job chapter 12, verse 13. True wisdom and real power belong to God. From Him we learn how to live and also what to live for. Prayer for the day. Prayer 1. Lord, strengthen me in my inner man to do the impossible this year. Prayer 2. Oh Lord, give me wisdom to run my relationship. Prayer 3. I receive the strength to leave every toxic relationship. Confession for the day. I am not confused. I have the mind of Christ. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I know when to quit a relationship. I have the strength to leave every toxic relationship. I have the wisdom to solve, resolve, and dissolve every relationship. I will not be a victim. I am an overcomer. Action plan for the day. Solve, resolve, and dissolve.
We'd like you to partner with us in Cases and Us Club. To do so, kindly use the banking information you see on the screen. And for international givings, please navigate to the URL you see on the screen at casesandus.com/give. God bless you as you do so. This devotional is taken from our books for single and married, and these books are available on Amazon and on Kada Books. In order to access the books, kindly navigate to the URL you see on the screen at casesandus.com/books. If you live in the city of Ibadan, we'd like you to watch with us at Shouts of Grace Center. It's at Joker Plaza, beside Trans Amusement Park, Bodija UI Road, in the city of Ibadan. On Sundays, we have 2 services by 7:30 and 9 o'clock, and by Wednesdays, 6 p.m. It will be our pleasure to have you. Kindly follow us on Cases and Us Club at casesandus.com. You'll have a lot of resources for your soul.